Hey summoners, today I'm bringing you my top 10 tips to climb no matter your elo. From item purchase to macro, these tips will help you in more than one way. And without further ado, number 1. Put 2 points in your main ability. Too many times I see people leveling all 3 of their abilities as sort of a habit, but truth is, most of the time it's better not to. If you're playing Ahri for instance, the difference between landing Q plus W with 2 points in Q and landing EQW is only 64 damage. However, most enemies are going to know that you have charm and play behind their minions. That is why going for 2 points in Q is way more interesting, as it gives you a much better push and can land damage on enemies even through minions. For each character, you should evaluate how important it is to have each spell before leveling them up. Number 2. Get the push. The easiest way to push a lead is by getting the push for many reasons. As the enemy is stuck under the turrets, you have multiple options to choose from. Make a play with the rest of your team, set up vision, or poke them while they're farming under turrets. All of these options are favorable to you. There's also a big chance of them missing minions, as most players struggle to CS under turrets, especially in early levels. Number 3. Hold your abilities. Sometimes not using your important spells is stronger than using it. Here's an example from a mage vs assassins video. Zed is trying to farm under turret, but he feels threatened by my charm, leading him to lose minions by anticipating me throwing the charm. So as long as I keep my charm, he will keep losing minions. Same here from my Ahri support video. Swain is so afraid of my charm that he tries to dodge for longer than the charm duration, leading to his death. Holding your spell is just as strong as throwing your spell. Number 4. Refillable Potion is your friend. Against mages, it's good to negate their hard poke. Against assassin, it's good to stay above the one-shot threshold. So buy this potion. Number 5. Buy a control word. To stay in the theme of items and things you need to buy, control words are essential. A lot of mages rely on landing that one ability, think Lux Q, Syndra QE, Zoe Bubble, and the best way to land this ability is to throw it from Fog of War. Same goes for low range characters. You need to use vision to your advantage to get in range of your enemies. So play around vision. Number 6. Keep track of junglers. You need to know where the enemy junglers started and keep track of them. If they started topside, you know that they will be in their topside up until approximately 230. Then they will either gank or start clearing their topside. And that leads us to Number 7. Hover your Strongside. You constantly need to be on the side where you know the enemy jungler isn't, or where you know your team is close by to rescue you. On the other hand, you can hard hover on the opposite side to make your opponent feel confident in stepping up and closer to your teammates. If you see your opponent switch drastically like that, you can expect a gank. Number 8. Evaluate the matchup and the win conditions in said matchup. If Zed fails his all-in, punish him when he's walking back to retreat. You can apply that to many champions and key abilities, Sylas E, Syndra E, etc. Number 9. Reset before 5 minutes. You need to be as strong as you can when the grubs and drakes spawn. Reset, get your items, and TP back. The items you buy on the first phase are also very important. You want to prioritize damage over utility, as the most important in early skirmishes is to one-shot the first target. Number 10, last but not least, just play better. This way should have obviously respected the enemy and stayed in the fountain where he's safe.